From way up here, it's so wildly beautiful. Oh, but how can I sustain? With fever dreams of fading, sundown now, the moon is a gold, and it's straight up cold. Well, are we suffering now? Are we bottoming out? Got me back to sea level. I get so worked up, but I was out of over. Got me find that sea level. Get me back down to the floor, back to sea level. I let a demon through the door in the dead of night. Said he could say why, but agreed we should leave on the lights. Eventually we end up in the basement. He's laughing with a shovel down in that hole. He knows I'm gonna stay down here for a while. He knows I'm getting awfully comfortable. Got me back to sea level. I get so worked out, but I was out of over. Stop me find that sea level. Get me back down to the floor. As I walk through this wicked world, I'm searching for light in the darkness of insanity. I ask myself, is our hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? 'Cause each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Are we suffering now? Or are we bottoming out? Well, are we suffering? Got me back to sea level. I get so worked up, I thought I was high before. Got me find that sea level. Got me back down to the floor, back to sea level. Back to sea level. Time to sea level.
Hello, folks. Welcome. I'm here with Dan Andriano. Thank
Hello.
you so much for coming, man.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. We're all such big fans. Have been for a really long time. Love the new record. You guys are at Metro tonight.
Yeah.
But just kind of wanted to ask you about, with your songwriting process, you've got a handful of really bitchin' projects, all of which I'm huge fans of. How do you select what song belongs in what umbrella of what you're doing? Is that something that's just kind of accidental, or depending on what you're working on at the time?
I guess accidental is not a bad way to put it. I mean, usually it's not the kind of thing where I set out to write an Alkaline Trio song or an Emergency Room song or whatever. Usually I'm just writing
in fractions of songs. You know, I'll come up with a part, a verse and a chorus maybe, and usually by that time I've already determined, well, this sounds like it's going to be an Alkaline Trio song, or this is getting a little into some weird classic rock territory. Maybe I need to put this over here. You know, I mean, Alkaline Trio has always tried to do different stuff, and we've always tried to sort of advance what we're up to in the studio, but at the same time, it's not like, you know, we're going to step too far out of that box and, you know, like I said, get into like classic rock or like folk territory or whatever the hell. So yeah, generally I know pretty quick where it's going to end up once I've started working on it. Like really with this new Bygones record, that sort of happened very organically. Like I just went into the studio just to work on songs because I had some ideas. I had a handful of ideas like that I had made some pretty rough demos for, and then I was thinking of some cover song ideas, and I was gonna maybe just record a couple EPs. Mike Park at Asian Man Records put me in touch with Randy and his brother Dylan. He was like, these guys are great. The guitar and drums, whatever you want, they'll be able to do it, and just go have fun, make songs. And that was the mindset. But once we actually started working out the songs that I had demoed and sent Randy ahead of time, like I really became, that's when I became aware this could be something else. Not even a couple of weeks later, we had this record.
Yeah, whatever the recipe was, man, it worked.
Thanks.
Very, very well.
But dear darkness, my dear sweet darkness, the times we've had. So many scars across this highway cannot forget. Oh dear darkness, you're really they've got pictures of a guy up in the clouds, some printed out, but all burned into my mind. Dear darkness, you're always too like a soft old shirt. Rocket wrapped up in your iron edge that least familiar. Dear darkness, the 3 days go by, bad news is all I see. I start to wonder if it's this old shirt that's wearing me. Oh, dear darkness, I guess the point is I've been moving on. I suppose I'll see you, but let's hope it's not too soon. Dear darkness, you can't be the only rolling post I lean on. Oh darkness, I don't really need to see you ever again. Oh dear darkness, but let's have another parade. Darkness, at least disguises a vendor's bowl. We just beneath you, I release you to carry on your word. Dear darkness, as it's not much else that I have left to say. I see you when I see you from afar, and that's okay. Oh dear darkness, I guess the point is I've been moving on. I suppose I'll see you, but let's hope it's not too soon. Dear darkness, you can't be the only rolling post I lean on. Oh darkness, I don't really need to see you ever again. Dear darkness, find yourself another friend. I guess the point is I've been moving on. I suppose I'll see you, but let's hope it's not too soon. Dear darkness, you can't be the only rolling post I lean on. Oh darkness, I don't really need to see you ever again. Dear darkness, I don't really need
find yourself gravitating towards writing like with bass or guitar, one more than the other?
I definitely write with guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've written parts, or I've written songs on bass fairly recently. I guess there's a tune on the last Alkaline Trio record called Demon in Division. That was sort of a studio, that was written in the studio. And I had that bass part that sort of opens the tune, and Matt reacted to that fairly quickly. And we wrote that song together in like not very long. But that sort of started with the bass part. It does happen.
Yeah.
But generally, I'm sitting in my garage with all the doors open and hoping to feel a breeze and just playing acoustic guitar. And then once I get an idea, I take it upstairs
Yeah.
to the little makeshift studio and start working it out.
Hell yeah.
Drained of all the excess, start slipping through a crack. Showing up to work late, slipping out to take work there. You get blinded, happy and a little banged up, falling down in the alleyway. Pockets picked up clean, I couldn't thank them for not waking me. Never mind, I don't mind. Told myself no friends, no allies. You either do or you don't. Well, me, I can't do anything without doing everything else first. You get tired of lying about the little mistakes, follow all the packaging. No one's ever handed you a script, now they judge your delivery. Never mind. Anyway, seems farther than the rest, and the ground is so far from forgiving. I took good with sure to me. I heard what you said. I know back in the day how you got torn apart. Pick it up the pieces just too hard. And I hate feeling like you wish that you could wake up somewhere else if you could just get some sleep. Then grind out some forgotten dream, scratch you one more day. Meantime, we're just dulling down our senses, just sharpening our tape. These waves seem farther than the rest, and the ground is so far from broken. That's what God was showing me. I hear what you say. I know back in the day how you got torn apart. Pick it up the pieces is too hard.
Obviously a lot of Chicago roots for a while. My first time seeing you guys was at Fireside Bowl.
The best.
Well, and tonight you're playing with Brendan as well, too. And
Yes.
Another legend. See him at the G-Man all the time. What are some of your favorite Fireside memories, either as an audience member or playing there?
I mean, really just the community that came out of it is kind of the best memory. I mean, we were all the different bands from neighboring suburbs. And then when Brian started doing shows at the Fireside, we all had a place to commune to end up together. And that was pretty special.
Did you ever bowl there, actually? I never did.
Oh, I have bowled there. Yeah, the lanes are terrible. I mean, they might have redone them by now, I would think.
I haven't been in years.
Yeah, I mean, it was like bowling on a, like an alley, an actual alley, not a bowling alley.
Like becomes its own type of game. It like ceases to be bowling.
Exactly.
You find your way around the grooves.
Yep, that's the thing.
But yeah, such a weird, cool, accidental place that birthed so many great bands and so many great moments.
I mean, that was actually like a very special place, I feel. You know what I mean? Like there's a few of them, but that's definitely one of them. Like that had some magic, and that was, you can't really argue that, I don't think.
No.
You get just the type of shows, the difference in the kind of bands that would play together. Slapstick, Apocalypse Hoboken, Sidekick Kato, like Oblivion, Captain Jazz, Promise Ring, you know what I mean? Like whatever, that could all be on the same fucking show.
Yeah.
And no one would have thought it was weird. It was awesome.
The Arrivals play with the Blood Brothers there on the same.
That's such a great show, though.
It was a great time. I loved it.
That's a
two of my favorite
fantastic
bands.
show.
I doubt their managers worked together on that, but I'm glad it happened.
What's a manager?
Yeah, I feel very lucky to have been a part of that room in any way, shape, and form, and especially seeing you guys there.
That's so cool.
Man, thank you so much. Really, really happy to have you guys here. That was awesome.
This is our pleasure. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Dan Andriano and The Bygones, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, everybody.
From an alligator, from your mama, papa coming here, from a space invader, I'll be a rock and roller bitch for you. Keep your mouth shut, you're squawking like a big monkey bird, and I'm busting at my brains for the world. Keep your electric eye on me, put your red gun to my head. Rest your space close to my love. Freak out in a Moonage daydream, oh yeah. Don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me. The church of man love that. It's such a lonely place to be. Make me, baby. Make me know you really care. Make me jump into the air. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Put your red gun to my head. Brush your face close to my love. Break out in the Moonage daydream, oh yeah. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Pass your red gun to my head. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Freak out in the Moonage daydream, oh yeah. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Put your red gun to my head.